Alright, hello everyone. We are back with Date Everything. I went ahead off stream and I got, let me just double check here. I only played through one day off stream and I got Rebel because I got the ones that we had left that still had content warnings. I looked up all the characters that had content warnings on my phone and most of them we had already gotten. So I just went ahead and I got Rebel. Um, I did Teddy's story again. So if you remember last stream, we did Teddy's story and we got his love ending. But then we had to go back to our old save for Wallace. So I redid Teddy's story off stream because I didn't really want to have everyone sit through that again, unless it was a different story. But it wasn't. It was the Star Brothers stories again, so it doesn't really matter. Um, I did Doug because he was another um one of the content warnings. And oh yeah, and then I did another Dorian. I just talked to it's not showing up here, but I think I just talked to the bathroom one again because I had also done that already on stream, but because we had to go back, it didn't count anymore. So yeah, so I think after this, we're gonna continue with Dorian. Oh yeah, I also got Fantina. And then we're going to continue with Dirk, or not Dirk, Doug. Doug? No, Dunk. Oh my gosh, that took me forever. He wants us to meet us by like one of the sports equipment. He said we can choose, so that one doesn't matter. Um, who else? Yeah, we were gonna do more Dorian, Doug, Dirk. Oh my god, why do I keep thinking that his name is everything except for what his name actually is? Actually, I need to double check. Did we get Harper and Dirk already? Because I know we did, but I don't know if we then had to go back. No, that's already done. Skylar, Phoenicia, Dante, Cam, Maggie, Rainey, Teddy, Bobby Pin. Oh yeah, we can do Bobby Pin as well. Hers is pretty easy to do, if I remember correctly. Erin, we still need to do her. Xbox Chan. We need to see more datables first. Because she wants us to awaken like 41 datables, I think it was. But yeah. And then we could start with some of the other ones. I'm really trying to do the easy ones first. I can't remember which ones are easy. Some of them I have to look up guides to. Mm, yeah. So I can recognize all these people. Oh, we might want to start on Parker. I think that's what his name is. Because his is annoying because it's literally or is his name? No, not Chance because that's a different character. I think his name is Parker, but his thing is chance based. It's literally randomized. So, yeah. Oh, we can do Miranda soon too, because hers is really easy. Bobby Pin, we need to finish for this guy, I think. Oh, I'll do that later, but I was going to do the devs, the Sassy Champ one, Chap? Sassy Chap? I think he's like at the bottom here. Yeah, him. I was going to do him, uh, off stream because his is really long and annoying and whatever, and I've already done it before. So, like, I might stream everything for the hate endings when we do that, but like the love and friendship ones, we're gonna mostly try and like skip past them and do whatever, and like all the annoying ones, I'll try to like skip past. Um, Reggie, I already looked up and gotten how to do Reggie. Damon can help with that, so that'll be easy. I'm gonna have to look up a guide for Hoove. The Hanks, I think, are decently easy, but I need to double check. That's Damon, yeah. Lumiere. Or, what's his name? His name is actually like John Wick. The water boiler, the crystal, Lyric. I need to look up a guide for him because I messed him up. He hated me in my last playthrough. Uh, Yeah, Mac is pretty easy, I think. Dasha. Yeah, I think most of these guys are decently easy. I just want to make sure that I can get them right. So we will do Dorian, we'll do Miranda, because hers is easy. We could also just awaken a lot of the characters and not immediately start their thing as well. Yeah, we'll do. Okay, so we'll do. We have to talk to Teddy again tomorrow. So Dorian, Teddy, Bobby Pin, Dunk, Aaron if we can, and then Miranda. Oh, actually, we have things to look at. No Val W Knights.
I'm afraid I don't understand. Please repeat. I heard you use our voice function to call me. If you ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And your nearest device will answer.
Maybe that was a butt dial.
I'm afraid I don't understand. That is very humorous. Perhaps your butt was asking for assistance.
Yep, my butt needed
I
help.
find this humorous. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
You got it. Can I date
I
you?
am afraid I cannot help you in that area. If you are
Aw.
speaking about having a romantic relationship, then that is simply impossible between a human and a generative AI.
I don't know. Some people would beg to differ, apparently. I've dated so much weird shit lately. Dang, well, I tried.
I would not recommend continuing. Such behavior could lead to health risks, such as poisoning, loss of awareness, hallucinations of transcendently beautiful humanoid figures, and death. I am not dateable in the human sense of the term.
Are
If
you
there
sure?
is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Are you sure? Dang it. I think I can, but that will just lead me to the other
Are you there? Please answer.
Valdivian
Hurry!
person object.
There's
Yes.
something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
Okie dokie. Go
It's
on.
the Dateviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator. And I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... Well, it seems... I can't believe I'm even typing this. Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateviators to bring objects to life.
Oh, you didn't know this already? Isn't that what I've been
No,
doing?
you're not listening! I don't mean to
okay.
engage with an object's sentience during intended usage. That's what the Dateviators were created to do, and they've been working perfectly. I mean to 100% literally transform objects into living, breathing humans.
Whoa, that's
Frankly,
awesome.
We don't know if it's awesome.
Oh,
We have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people.
probably
Are they
not good.
rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
Good
Not
point.
to mention, I didn't even program the Dateviators with that functionality. Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure.
What kind of test?
I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later. I'm not under any sort of duress or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch and I'm exhausted. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
Okay, buddy. Excuses, excuses. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Alright, Teddy, let's get this over with. Loved me already.
Well, of all the unexpected things.
Did you remember the story?
You really listened to me.
Oh.
You really listened to one of my stories all the way through, even though we're all grown up now. I've collected them all over so many years and kept them shiny and safe, waiting for someone.
Them all, he says, as if he didn't just tell me one story.
Well, waiting for you, really, to come back and listen. And I can't tell you how touched I am. But the unexpected part is how I feel. I've always loved you, you know, even when we were little. We were so young. And I always wanted to protect you. But then with all the time we had apart, how much you've changed and turned into such a remarkable and generous person.
Yeah, so remarkable and so generous.
Love you. How would you feel about making some of our own stories together? I'll bet we could find some new things to advise each other about, too. But the unexpected part is how I feel. I've always loved you. You know, we were so young.
Why is
then
he
with all
repeating
the time
himself?
we had apart, I find that how would you feel about... I'll bet we could find some new things to advise each other about, too.
Oh, okay. That was weird. A little bit of a glitch there. Okay. Thought you'd never
Do you feel the
ask.
same way?
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Buckle up, buddy. There are so many stories I get to tell you now.
Fuck no, I'm not talking to you again. Sorry, Teddy.
Love you, buddy.
You still calling me buddy, like, dude. Alright, perfect. Then we got... Oh, there's closet. Let's talk to the main Dorians first.
The way to the bedroom is through me. Unless you were completely barking and went the long way through the gymnasium, bathroom doors, and then here.
Dorian makes a sound rather like a robot attempting to imitate human laughter.
Ah. The very thought of it makes me crack up.
Okay, Dorian. So hilarious.
Dorian laughs even harder, but his laughter sounds no less organic.
Ha ha ha.
No.
I've got to stop. I was told that I would be a great comedian, but I fear that would cause too much of a ruckus with my comic stylings.
Yeah,
Allow
you're
me
too
to wipe my
hilarious.
tears for a moment and ask you. Anything you'd like to know about this room that you don't already know?
Anyone?
If you haven't
got
met her,
find?
Diana the Diary is a little hard to spot.
Yeah, she's
She might look like
definitely
a
not
little
right
book,
there.
but she's one that you authored. You can find her on the dresser. Please do. She might be in need of some help from what I've been hearing. What can I do for you? Totally normal lighting now. Well, I wouldn't recommend speaking to the dresser. That one's a little, off. What can I do for you? Enjoy.
Slay, thank you. And then let's do dunk. I think last time we did tennis. I don't really know if anything actually changes. Maybe I'll do the foot.
Dunk is dribbling a basketball when you find him today.
That's not what
he
I
handles it with a practiced
did,
ease,
but okay.
bouncing it between his legs and twirling it on the end of one finger.
Hey, hey, you made it!
He passes you the ball. You
Kick it across the room. I'll catch it easily because I'm cool.
Dunk is delighted by even this small display of bare minimum athleticism.
Hell yeah, great catch!
He takes the ball from you, setting it aside. Dunk claps his hands together as though he's psyching himself up.
Sports, baby!
He
Yeah.
turns to pick up the baseball and football from behind him, holding one in each hand.
We already had a little taste of basketball, so let's just stick with these two. What do you think? Baseball? Football?
He holds them both out to you, alternately raising one up and then the other.
Neither. Ew. um. Football?
Dunk sets the baseball down, a look of genuine excitement on his handsome face.
Oh.
Aw, man. You know, there's nothing like going back to basics. Just tossing the ball back and forth.
He passes the ball to you, a gentle but graceful throw that seems to find your hands with hardly any effort of your own.
Just takes me right back to being on the field, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. You played football?
Sure did. Most of my existence, really. I haven't really done this since I turned down getting drafted. Everyone wanted me to do it, but it just felt like getting paid would ruin everything. It wasn't about the love of the game at that point.
Yeah.
My dad was real mad at me when he found out I turned down the big leagues. It was his dream, and he just couldn't understand why it wasn't mine, too.
What an asshole. What is your dream, Dunk?
My dream? Well,
You throw the ball to Dunk, and though your toss is much clumsier than his, he catches it easily.
you know, I don't have a big, glorious dream like everybody else. My dream is just being happy. Is that weird? I just
No,
wanna
that's
enjoy
like
life
the
and
best
keep my
dream.
body strong.
Yeah.
I don't want money or fame or glory or whatever. I just want to be happy. Yeah?
He gives you a soft smile, his usual high-energy cheer replaced by a surprising sweetness. It's quite charming.
I honestly thought I was alone on all this. Athletes are real intense, you know. Every single sport I've played, there was always a bunch of people around me making it way less fun than it could be. Everybody just wants to win or be the best. What happened to just having fun?
Yeah.
Damn. You know all the right things to say.
I know.
That's all I want to hear. I just want people to be happy.
Dunk tosses the ball back to you one last time, giving you a sweet grin when you catch it handily. Something about his passes just feel better in your hands. Perhaps he just knows how to be a team player.
Great hustle today. Seriously. I'm proud of you. Next time, we'll hit the rackets. Knock the birdie around, get those arms swinging. Yeah, that'll be great. Meet me at the rackets, pal.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Who else? Oh, Parker. Yeah. Maybe we should just get started on him, actually. Should we do Monique as well? I think she was pretty easy to do. Just finish up the attic altogether.
A colorfully dressed board gamer beams at you, but even though his expression is ostensibly friendly, something about his energy is a little off. His smile is a little too wide, his stare a little too intense. You feel rather like a mouse that's just been spotted by a bored house cat.
Why a gee-gosh golly and a hi-de-ho! I'm
fucking
Parker,
hate
the
him.
board games, and away we go!
Yippee. Okay. Hi, Parker.
Hi there! I do love meeting new people to play with. And I do need new people to play with these days. I'm awful lonely up here in the big old attic. But you seem like a nice sort of someone already. Maybe you could be my next relationship. Would you like that?
I would.
Oh boy! Well, if only it were up to me. You see, my whole deal with relationships has to do with rules. I love rules.
Okay,
If
buddy.
you want any sort of relationship with me, good or bad, we have to go through the rules. Want to hear them as they pertain to me? As they pertain to my whole deal and how this is going to turn out?
Sure, why not?
Glorious! In order to achieve a relationship with me, you must play these board games 3. If you beat me or unseat me, more chances for love will greet thee. At the end, I roll a die to achieve a status. This, in the end, will be our dating apparatus. Ultimately, yes, but your actions during each game can change the weight of the die. The more you win, the more chances to love me.
I like a challenge.
I'm falling in love with you. Just kidding. Only the final roll will tell me how I feel about you. Meet me here
Oh my
next time
God.
for our first game, Sandyland.
Okay, buddy. I'm scared. Okay, can't wait.
Wowie!
Oh, scary. Oh yeah, Minnie has like specific requirements too. She's like, only talk to me on a Tuesday.
Sophia's gaze is normally fairly stern, but the look she gives you now is downright intimidating.
Take care of her, wretch.
Hey, you got it, mistress.
She is a predictable sort. Sheltered. You would do well to treat her with more of the same.
With Sophia gone, you finally have a chance to get a proper look at your money. And to your surprise, it seems that she's evaluating you just the same way. She's beautiful, but she has her own sort of intimidating air. The way Sophia protects her, you'd expect her to be a meek little thing, but she has the air of an accountant preparing to lecture you about your irresponsible spending.
Huh.
Hello?
Uh-oh. How much do you need?
Like, how much money?
Yes.
I just want to talk to you, not take you.
There's no time for pleasantries if you have come to me. How bad is it? What is the financial crisis? Were you recently laid off? Any bills with accruing interest left unpaid? Did you overextend monetary aid to a relative, friend, or an unpromising lover?
Unpromising lover, that's crazy. First off, ouch. Secondly, everything's fine. Really, there's no emergency.
Duly noted. Then why are you here?
Just wanted to introduce
Your
myself.
name?
Ash
Interesting.
669. I probably should have changed
Duly
that.
noted. I am Monique. As you already know, I am responsible for saving you when you screw up.
Oh, okay.
Please refrain from speaking to me unless you are in dire need of accessing your emergency funds.
You want to just hang out?
No, I am busy. As I sit here in my safe, my value remains unchanged, save for the rigors of inflation.
Fight
Lead
inflation.
me to the vagaries of the free market? That would be very dangerous. The quantity of me here constitutes your entire savings, which you should consider as a short-term emergency fund. As you are presumably still getting paid from your employer, you should only consider investing once there are 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved here. Leaving this safe is unthinkable. Do you understand? I am now stating that any advice and counsel from me is of my own opinion and not of a professional's. Now, to proceed with your question. Depending on your lifestyle and goals, adjust your personal spending to a minimum. Let's say about 10% or less of your paycheck. Then, after paying the necessities like rent and utilities, see what remains and save accordingly. Also, get fewer home deliveries. The extra fees add up to a substantial amount. You
Yeah.
can find more in this simple budget spreadsheet I've put together. I must go now. Goodbye.
Thanks, I guess. Bye.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Casa Casanova. Do you see what I did there? That's wordplay, baby.
Wow, thanks, Sam. Don't put your bad in
Oh,
that.
someone's feeling spicy. Dating your furniture really got you confident, huh? You're out here dating all these appliances and shit. But, like, why? Not why are you dating them, like, why is this happening now? To you.
I was the poorest Valdivianite. I'm caught in a game of tech cat and mouse. Either of those, I guess. I was the poorest Valdivianite.
Damn. Well, that's the lie, but... So, like, where did the Dateviators come from? Like, what's the point of them? Who made them? And why? Tinfoil hat? Okay, this is some conspiracy shit. Your life is half political thriller, half harem anime. So, like, did you find out what your purpose is or whatever? Are you a top secret operative in the furniture dating war? Are you collecting data on people in love with their shower?
Yeah, it's a pretty small sample size.
God, yeah. Oh well, guess we can just make up our own theories. Or maybe just enjoy the furniture dates for now. Like what? Oh, like actually doing kisses IRL? I can't take you seriously. Well, this has been fun, but I have a meeting in 3 minutes, and I really want coffee first. So, gotta go fast. Bye.
I thought we were gonna tell her that we, like, are gonna turn them into real people, but no. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna save my game. Perfect. And then we'll go Parker first. Because we gotta make sure that we're doing his correctly.
Hello and welcome to Sandyland. A magical beach-themed board game awaits us as we venture through the traffic to the parking lot to the Sandy Kingdom where beachgoers frolic among ice cream and sunscreen. Would you like to hear the rules?
Yes.
Both of our pieces are at the starting spot, home. There are 12 spaces in between here and the Sandy Kingdom, some with different rules. Each turn, we both spin a spinner to determine how far we go. Then, after landing, we follow the outcome. First one to the sandy shores wins the game! What color would you like to be?
Large, eerie, floating, colorless tube. I'll go with green, because I think he gets mad if you choose whatever color he is, and he has mostly red and blue on him.
Interesting choice. The pieces are all set up. I'll be the banker and the rule tender. We are both at home. Shall we race each other to the beach? It's your turn. What will you do?
Spin the spinner.
You spun a 1. You're on the first space. Traffic. Tough to get out of. My turn. I spun a 2. I'm on the second space, the parking lot entrance. With the high fees at the beach, I'll have to move back one space to find a better price. Looks like it's back to you. It's your turn. What will you do? You spun a 2. You're on the third space, the open space at the parking lot. Well done! My turn. I spun a 2. On the third space, the open space at the parking lot. Not bad. Looks like it's back to you. It's your turn. What will you do?
So dumb. I'm almost tempted. Maybe I should do the take off our clothes thing.
You weren't really anticipating stripping down when you first spoke to Parker, but what better way to make things interesting? You make short work of your pose, getting down to just your underwear and leaving your clothing in a messy little pile on the floor. Parker stares at you just a little too long. It seems he wasn't prepared for things to be quite this interesting. His pale cheeks flush as his eyes roam over your body.
Oh. All right, as you wish.
It takes him a moment to compose himself, but he eventually manages to tear his gaze away from you, stripping down to a swimsuit. He seems somewhat unsettled, if his reddening cheeks and nervous demeanor are any indication.
Here is my beach-going form, ready for a typical day at the beach. Phew! It's your turn. What will you do?
Perfect. Spin the spinner.
You spun a 4. You're on the 7th space, looking for a sunny spot. Oh, it sure is crowded today. Everyone's looking. My turn. Oh boy, I'm gonna spin, huh? Even though I spun a 2, huh? Not too good. Not too good.
Parker raises his hands slowly to his chest, covering himself up with an awkward sort of modesty.
Didn't have to do it, dude.
You're not looking at my nipples, are you? I know I would if I were you. I'm looking at them now. Okay, I'm on the 5th space. Hot sand! The intense heat on the soles of my feet caused me to run forward 3 spaces. Ow, 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 ow! Boy, did I need that. Looks like it's back to you. Phew! It's your turn. What will you do? You spun a 1. You're on the 8th space. The perfect spot. Now to set up your blanket. My turn. Oh boy, I'm gonna spin, huh? Even though I spun a 2, huh? Not too good. Not too good.
Parker raises his hands slowly to his chest, covering himself.
You're not looking at I'm looking at them now.
We already said
I'm on the
this.
10th space. Big bad sun. I didn't bring sunscreen out of the car. I'll have to go all the way back to space 4. Oh dear! Looks like it's back to you. Phew! It's your turn. What will you do? You spun a 1. You're on the 9th space. Loud music family. You're set up next to a family blasting tunes. Oh God, there's a whole big family there. They can all see me. Looks like you'll have to go back 2 spaces to find another spot. My turn. Oh boy. I'm gonna spin, huh? Even though
What the fuck is happening?
I won. Okay, I'm on the 5th space. Hot sand! The intense heat on the... Boy, did I need that. Looks like it's back to you. Phew! It's your turn. What will you do? You spun a 3. You're on the 10th space. Big bad sun. Oh, you didn't bring sunscreen out of the car, so you have to go back all the way to space 4. Oh, dear. You're gonna get it on your tummy. My turn.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. I spun a 2, huh?
Parker raises his hand.
You're not. I'm looking
This
at them
keeps
now.
repeating. Oh my
On the
God.
10th space.
So
Looks
now
like
we're
it's
both
back
at
to you.
4.
Phew! It's your turn. What will you do? You spun a 3. You're on the 7th space, looking for a sunny spot. Oh, it sure is crowded today. Everyone's looking. My turn. Oh boy. I
think we
looks
get
like
to
it's a
12
measly
something?
Get it together, Parker.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm on the 5th space. Hot sand. The intense heat on the... Boy, did I need that. Looks like it's back to you. Phew! It's your turn. What will you do? You spun a 3. You're on the 10th space. Big bad sun.
Oh my
you
God.
didn't bring sunscreen out of the car. My turn.
But I literally did. I've already been there like twice.
Spin. I can't spin this. Not while I'm dressed this way. I'm gonna put on my clothes again, and it'll be your turn next.
Parker does a magnificent spin, changing out of
Okay.
his swimsuit and back into his normal board game themed attire, with more pizzazz than you'd have given him credit for.
It's your turn. What will you do?
Okay.
You
That was
spun
awkward.
a 2. You're on the 6th space. Ice cream. You can't help but stop for a tasty treat, and you lose a turn.
Bruh.
My turn. I spun a 1. I'm on the 9th space. Loud music family. I'm set up next to a family blasting tunes. Looks like I have to go back 2 spaces to find another spot. Looks like it's back to you. It's your turn.
But
what will you do?
I lost a turn, so it would be back to you. Oh, whatever.
You spun a 3. You're on the 9th space.
Oh my god, this never ends!
Next to a family. My turn. I spun 1. I'm on the 8th space, the perfect spot. Now to set up my blanket. Looks like it's back to you. It's your turn. What will you do? You spun a 4. You're on the 11th space. Notifications off. You're almost to a perfect sandy holiday. My turn. I spun a 2. On the 10th space. Big bad sun. I didn't bring sunscreen out of the car, so I have to go all the way back to space 4. Oh dear.
How do we do that every single time?
Looks like it's back to you. It's your turn. What will you do? You spun a 3. You made it to the Sandy Kingdom. You win! I tried my best, but you were simply a better beachgoer.
Thanks. In your face, bitch. I'm happy. I'm so happy.
I'm proud of you, and you get to enjoy the beach. That's one victory for you. I'll add it to your dice roll to see what our relationship will be. I'm so excited for you. Come see me next time for the ancient game of chess.
I think I lost at chess last time. See you around, Parker.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Monique. Oh, wait.
One moment. Okay, the numbers are the same, as they always are.
You counting yourself?
Making sure that I am all accounted for is part of my daily routine. It is like counting numbers in your mind. I thought I told you not to speak to me unless there is an emergency.
What constitutes an emergency?
An uninsured vehicular accident, an overdue credit card bill, rental coverage in the event your income falls short. Any event with similar dire qualities qualify. It depends. That is why I check every day to see where we're at. I have to plan for every contingency. Then I have plans for that as well. Well, having fun is a luxury I provide for you as well. I will also be there for you in the scenario that you decide to overindulge. It is always good to be prepared.
I appreciate it.
Duly noted. I realize I may have come off as cold last time. I apologize. It is not often I get visitors. Usually when someone comes to me, it means something bad has happened. I quite like that. Okay, what would you like to know? And as a friendly reminder, my advice is not of a professional grade and should only be taken knowing so.
Utilities.
That is quite simple. Start by turning off appliances when you aren't using them. Also, consider using less water by reducing your shower time.
No, I would never.
Oh, and shutting off the lights to rooms you're not using.
Those are all common sense. Thanks.
Of course. Now, if you will excuse me, I am going to recount. Just to be sure.
Fuck, okay. Whatever you want to do, girl. I have to talk to that Dorian. What other Dorian? So there's back Dorian.
Dorian stands directly in your way, unmovable and unimpressed, and facing away from you entirely.
What are you looking at?
The back of your head?
That's right. It's facing away from you because I need to stay alert on the goings-on outside.
Why can't I open
The
it?
time isn't quite right. What you need to focus on is inside the house. If you want to speak about why, talk to front Dorian.
Are you his evil twin?
I'm the same as him. I'm just facing the other way. There isn't an evil board in my body. I've been
Okay.
straight with you. Now be straight with me and go away.
I don't like front and back Dorian. I can't wait to see Trap Dorian. He's my favorite.
You hear her before you see her. A charming musician with literal coils of curly hair that swing cutely as she paces back and forth in your kitchen. She's clearly absorbed in something. She appears to be talking to herself.
Ay, mira. Look at all these crumbs. I'm gonna be writing some great music soon. I can tell. I'm at my most creative when I'm a little messy.
The musician starts with a cute little yelp, placing her hand on her chest.
Ay, you can't sneak up on me like that. You never know what's gonna pop out of these slots. You gotta be careful. I'm not even gonna get started on you as a writing partner. I know that, like, I don't know you at all or anything. But I am pretty sure you're not up to the challenge of writing with me. I have, like, really high standards.
She picks up her guitar, striking a glamorous pose.
I'm Miranda Dulce Tostadora, lead singer and guitarist of Miranda y las Migas.
¿Qué tal? We're the best musical group around here by a lot. All kinds. Pop, Gregorian chanting, barbershop, whatever we feel like. If that dial is on 7, then siete we go.
Gregorian chanting?
Okay, I took a lot of hit from the Migas too when I suggested this, but that cheese is so relaxing. For real, if I can't sleep, too hot and bothered, put on a little chanting, let my eyes just drift around the paint on the ceiling, and vamos. I'm unconscious in like 2 minutes. Just had a thought. Maybe I'll sing for you sometime. And you would be lucky too. I'm really good. Just stay on my good side. ¿Me entiendes? Oh, and obviously, if you like neat toast, I'm here. Okay, busy, sexy little tostadora with a gig coming up. Time to make the toast. Hasta luego.
Boo!
Scream loudly.
Listen to that scream! You can't be a hardened criminal if you leave yourself wide open like that. Welcome, recruit, to the future location of the heart of the Pin Crime Syndicate.
Bobby gestures expansively to the laundry room.
Just look at all the opportunities here.
Tell me more, boss.
Oh yeah, I like the sound of that, boss. So check it out. I call this one sud scam. You go out around the house, spilling stuff all over the place. You know, by accident. Wink, wink, wonk.
They wink at you 4 times in a row, huge and exaggerated, just to be sure you're both on the same page.
When they're
yeah,
like,
obviously.
oh man, what do I do? My clothes are ruined. You tell them you got just the person for them, and you send them to me. You wash their clothes, and while that's going on, I go through their pockets. Next thing you know, we're rolling in the dough.
What if they don't have anything in their pockets?
Yeah. I guess we aren't all mega-rich gangsters like myself walking around with fat sacks in our pockets. So, maybe there is just one tiny flaw. All right. Let's see how this one strikes you. I call this one the old switcheroo. People bring us their laundry. We take that laundry and sell it online. Then we replace it with cheaper pieces that fell off the back of the truck. When they say, hey, that's not my clothes, we're like, yeah, it is. I look at you and I'm like, that's what you brought me, right? And you go, yeah, boss, that was it. And we just stare at the customer until they leave. How about it?
That's very good guess. We need to close this house.
Damn it, recruit. When you're right. The scam's gotta be self-sustaining. Otherwise, there ain't no point. Okay, so maybe that one wouldn't work. But there's gotta be something good here with stealing clothes. After all, that's where people keep their valuables.
A red-haired laundry hamper explodes into your midst, all rage and indignation. She points at Bobby with a trembling hand.
Stealing clothes?
Ah! What the hell?
I won't let you take anyone else! Never again, you hear me? Never again.
Calm down, you harebrained harpy. I'm just spitballing ideas here.
She points at you now.
Take your kidnapper friend and get out of here before I toss you out myself!
I'm going! Yeesh!
Bobby twists out of her reach, making their way to the door with you.
Damn! Bobby Pin can read a room, and I'm reading that the laundry room ain't the place for pinning. All right then, newbie. Here's your hint for the next place you can find me. I'm a pin of business. A legitimate business pin. You got that? Pin out.
You got it, buddy.
Okay. What do you use the shampoo for?
What do you mean?
On the Dove shampoo? The white bottle, the Dove shampoo on your face.
Oh, I use it to prop up my phone when I'm watching videos on
Oh my god. Are you serious right now? It's constantly pulled out, even when we were visiting after I left. Every time I was out, I was like, oh my god, I would fix it every time.
I noticed, but I'd always be like, oh my god, who keeps moving my prop? And I'd pull it back.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Welcome to the Abode of Mysteries, where today we will play the ancient game of chess. First founded as the Indian game known as Chaturanga before the 600s Anno Domini. That's Year of our Lord Christ! traveled throughout space and time to reach us today as the most popular board game of all. The game used to have elephants for pieces, but now it's like bishops and stuff. Do you know how to play? That's great! Saves me an explanation. I have the pieces set up right here. You can be white, I'll be black, which means you go first. But blindfolded? Spice things up? This is just like that dratted swimsuit you suggested I wear. I won't let this sort of intimacy shake me this time. No, not I. Parker, unshakable Bradley.
Parker gives you a chess blindfold and puts one on himself. You can no longer see the pieces, but you will be able to feel your way around the board.
Go ahead, make the first move. Then I will develop around the sides in a hyper-modern style. I move here. What say you?
You feign reaching for a chess piece, going directly for Parker's hand instead. When your hand brushes his, you can hear him gasp and tremble.
Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to.
You can't see him, but you can practically hear how red he's turning.
Oh, drat. I've lost the position. I'll move my bishop here?
Parker moves his bishop to a rather vulnerable spot. You can visualize it in your mind's eye.
Oh, dear. I thought I had that right. I'll protect my king with my powerful queen.
It appears from Parker's last move that you can simply skewer his queen with your rook.
No! I'll take your rook then.
But it is too late. Parker's position has collapsed, and you checkmate him only a few moves later. You both take off your blindfolds and gaze into each other's eyes. Is this romance? Or is he trying to get a read on you? You're not certain either way.
Congratulations! You've earned a point towards my love. Still, I will see you next time for an ever-so-complex game with many of my beloved rules.
Hello. I was just talking with Will. No, Will. Here he is. When you perish, these will be the items and their values that you will bequeath. You should name a next of kin, if you had anyone worthy of that. I was speaking with Will in anticipation of your arrival. Not soon, one must hope. I enjoy giving counsel. What shall I counsel you on today? Another reminder that my words are of my own opinion on your savings situation. Cut down on excessive items like extra snacks. Also consider purchasing generic brands instead of big-name items. You're more likely to find better deals at your local grocery store that way. Duly noted. I am slightly uncomfortable with this many words at once. Most people assume the safe, Sophia, and I are close because she, safeguards me, but we are more like respectful neighbors. I am used to solitude. I cannot. It's too much of a risk to leave here. You know that. That's why you put me here. And what if I need to be spent? You may not consider certain issues an emergency, but I may spot dangers in this home that need to be addressed. Dangers that I will need to recalculate for. Ugh, you are just not getting it. Being in here gives me peace. It takes a lot of mental preparation and fortitude to do what I do. And I cannot have any distractions. I understand it is your prerogative to date every object in this household, but I am not an item for pleasure. Please know that and respect me. If you do not mind, please excuse yourself. I need some space. Please come back on a Monday.
Dunk is swinging a badminton racket when you see him. His muscles bulge with every powerful stroke of his arms.
Hey, hey! Welcome to Racket Day!
He hands you a racket before you can voice any objection.
Yeah, that's what I said. No such thing as a dumb joke, buddy. All jokes rule. Anyway, we're gonna be doing some badminton today. Shuttlecock's in the name, baby. What kind of sports guy would I be if I didn't let you bat the old shuttlecock around for a little while? Oh, yeah?
He stares at you, full of genuine curiosity. It's almost a shame to ruin the moment.
Don't get to as much as I'd like to these days. I don't really get around the house. And everyone in here is, well, they're hot and all. But they're real intense. All right, so badminton. You might be thinking to yourself, what's so bad about it? But that's the thing. Nothing's bad about it. It rules. You just gotta get past the funny name. It's a great sport for beginners because it doesn't take too much strength or balance to get started. You just gotta have a little hand-eye coordination. Rad. You'll do great then. Great thing about badminton is you don't need much to get started. You got your racket, your shuttlecock, or your birdie. Or hell, your shuttle if you want to call it that. Just don't call it a cock. Nobody appreciates that. Well, at least you got a good sense of humor. Badminton people are real serious. But all that aside, that's it. That's all you need to get started. Sure, if you want to play proper, you need a net. But if you just want to play a friendly game at home, you can hit the birdie back and forth together. It's nice and light. Hell yeah!
Dunk hands you the shuttlecock.
You should start. It's easier to serve than it is to return one off the bat. But go ahead.
Dunk returns your graceful serve with a swing that puts yours to shame. But he doesn't gloat when the shuttlecock sails past you.
You know my old man as a shuttlecock? That's where the family name comes from. You'd think he'd have wanted me to follow in his footsteps, but I guess he always wished he could play football instead. I always thought badminton was cool, you know. But he never felt like it was enough glory, I guess. Me too, man. He still talks about his regrets and how he should have done something else with his life. It's like, yo, you did so much cool shit with your life. You went to championships, you traveled the world, and you had a family. Dude, don't we count? You're not happy about that? Thanks. I wish my pops felt the same way, but I can't really make him be happy about how his life went. But I can't make his burdens mine either. Damn, I didn't even mean to start going on about my dad. I guess Batman brings up a lot more feelings than I realized.
He rubs at the back of his neck, embarrassed.
Well, look, next time we'll do something fun that doesn't make me get all deep into my family history and whatnot. Okay? Exercise ball time, baby! Woo! We're gonna bounce! Hell yeah! Exercise ball! Let's bounce!
Dorian stands firmly in your way, an unmovable wall.
Thinking of going outside? I'm a door who's the main entrance and egress from this domicile. I'm more impressive and ornate than the other doors, because I need to project a welcoming presence, but also make it clear that those who do not deserve entry stay outside. Cheers. I open up when you tell me to. It's you who needs to make the decision about whether you're really ready to go out there. After all, you're the only one who knows the reason behind why you tend to stay inside these days. On the nose right there. You and me and the glasses can stay inside the confines of this house until you've done all you have. So for now, I'll remind you to keep indoors. Stay safe.
You return again. Why? Truly. I have seen you do some. Keep going. But you should not be keeping quiet from my approval. The practice of mindfulness is its own reward. Do you enjoy gazing at my form? Is that it? These ideas are not my own. They are merely the truth plucked from existence and communicated clearly. Yet you continue to speak to me about this thinking that you were doing. I have no need for this. I expect a silent gratitude that is becoming of one of my powers. I expect living beings not wasting my gift with dialogue. And this placating of me makes my molecules lose vibration, making me cold. Indeed. Yeah.
Today, we will be playing a popular and complicated game. This is a game in the Eurogame tradition, one of resource allocation, worker, placement, and cooperation between players. It's based on the 20th century dairy wars between England, France, and Belgium, called Cream Capitalist. We will both attempt to outproduce the cream that the other is attempting to make. Would you like to hear the rules? Your loss. How will you ever know whether your cream skimmers are operating at peak efficiency? I'll play as Belgium, which has a +3 bonus to currency exchange, which means you can be either England or France. Which will you choose? I knew you'd choose that. There's nothing interesting about France at all, in the game or real life. And I can confidently say that there will be none of this tomfoolery, getting my emotions all twisted up with your sexy situations. I will keep my emotions in check and my resources properly allocated. Begin!
Parker distributes the pieces, a 10-minute process. You receive 5 cards with various types of cream-making machinery on them, 6 bulk cooling tank pieces, 24 cream maker worker pieces, a pasteurization token, and 8 or 9 things you can only describe as shapes. The piles begin to look very nice, and the process soothes you.
I'll go first so you can see how a turn usually goes. It consists of 5 phases.
Parker does a mathematical dance between placing workers, spawning new factories, and gathering new resources to then place again. Chits and chips fly through his fingers, and it serves to remind you just how well made the pieces really are.
That's my turn. I'm prioritizing fermentation technology, the last step in the cream-making process. Now you go.
Before long, your factories are awash in more milk than they can handle. The turn goes back to Parker, who spends 10 more minutes going through the 5 phases.
I've invested in new technologies. Once my factories are complete, my process will be airtight. Making cream will be a dream. Okay, I get the hint. I won't send any burglars your way.
You and Parker seem to be neck and neck in cream production and milk gathering. You've made it to the solstice season, where your respective countries' production will finally be scored. At turn 14, you see a critical opening.
Going all in on the final turn. The race is on.
And in the final turn, you ended up with 96 creamery points to Parker's 94.
Well done! You win! I can't outdo the Milkmaster. I will see you next time for our relationships ultimate dice roll.
Dunk is balanced on the exercise ball when you walk up on him, sinking into a deep squat. This is the kind of thing you've seen people do online. It looks so easy when he does it, but you know somebody else would fall and break their neck if they tried.
Oh, it is, but not for me.
Dunk doesn't just dismount from the ball, he backflips off it, striking a ridiculous pose and giving you a cheeky grin.
I'm so glad you're here. The exercise ball is one of my favorite pieces of equipment. We've done a lot of stuff together, you and I, but this one is really gonna be one of the coolest. What isn't great about it?
It's like being a kid again. You get to bounce, bounce, bounce,
And work out at the same damn time. Now I know standing up on that thing is not a beginner move, but if you want to try it like me, I can help you out. I'll spot you and hold you if you need it. Oh, hell yeah! Here, I got you.
Dunk helps you climb up onto the ball. It's hard to keep your balance, but he's got such a firm grip on your hand and your hip, you manage to stay upright.
Easy, easy. All right, if you want to try sinking into a squat here.
With Dunk's help, you sink into a squat, fully aware that you are nowhere near strong enough to do this on your own. But where your body trembles, Dunk steadies you. His hands are always wherever they need to be to help you, gentle in their touch, despite the calluses on his palms. He stands so close to you, an intimate position without even the slightest hint of anything untoward. A true gentleman committed to nothing but ensuring your safety. It's quite sweet, really.
That's it. Just like that. Amazing. You're a natural. All right, that's enough. Let's get you down. Careful now.
Dunk helps you climb down from the ball, not letting go of your hand until you've settled yourself with both feet firmly on the ground.
You did amazing, and hey, you can squat now. Press this button anytime to get down like a clown. You can try it out when you're just doing random stuff around the house. It's fun.
Dunk eases the ball away from you, rolling it to a place where it can stand on its own. He looks suddenly serious.
Man, we're running out of sports to try together. It feels weird to realize we're getting close to the end of the road. I kind of thought you'd click with at least one of these things. I mean, it's all your equipment after all. But we got one more thing to try. Well, things, I guess. I'm sure one of them's gotta be your new obsession. All right, next time, we're doing Misc Day. We're gonna try it all, baby. You just meet me at that little box of odds and ends.
I know your thing's gonna be in there.
Dorian looms over you, just as intimidating as ever.
Fancy a bit of a work? We've got some important denizens who only reside here. All in all, fairly quiet. It's packed in there, but here are a few at the top of my frame. There's Shelley the Shelf, Charge the trusty D20, Penelope the office supplies, and Jerry the junk drawer. Well, what can I do for you? She's supportive. It's true. What more do you want? Be supportive. What can I do for you? Grottos and gargoyles is his game of choice. He has tons of stories he wants to tell, but hasn't found the person he wants to tell them with. As such, he creates scenarios to test the abilities. Given the amount of time he spends creating these worlds, he takes them very seriously. If you're looking to be his friend, you should play through one of his campaigns. What can I do for you? Oh, yeah. I see. You think our names are funny. I'll have you know that my name is Dorian after the Grecian column, as I am strong and sparse in decoration. But yes, her name does start with Pen, which is certainly what she is. What can I do for you? Jerry means well, but his tendencies to keep any old thing around get on the nerves of our good Mayor Celia. You'll eventually have to find a way to deal with it if you're looking to become his friend. My recommendation: one man's junk can be another man's art. That's your lot for now. If you want to know more, you'll have to see for yourself.
Hey, back to hear me sing, huh? I understand. I sing all the time, even when I'm alone, because damn, I am just so fun to listen to, so I sing to myself. I love it. Or is that why you're here? Maybe not. I could ask, I guess. Sometimes I forget that part. So, ¿qué pasó? Ay, really? Por supuesto. What do you want to know? I'm an open toaster on this stuff. I could talk about it forever.
No. For the love of all things brave, stop this nonsense! I yell because I care.
I know. Why? Why do you keep doing this? I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to tell you to leave me alone before you get the picture.
You continue to break my heart. You, my darling, are a toaster. You are a fine appliance with a long and prestigious history. Why do you insist on denigrating your lineage? Sullying your ancestral eating elements with this string strumming? Tell me, what must I do to bring you back to your true self?
I swear, if I wanted to live in a telenovela, I'd move into the living room with Telly.
Somebody give me a call? I'm just down the hall.
No.
No.
Bye.
Stefan, don't get me wrong. I'm really grateful for how much you seem to care about me. Also, please notice the generosity of spirit I'm displaying. That I'm assuming you care about me and not that you're just a great big nosy Botinsky who can't keep his burners off of other folks' courts.
I do care about you, more than anything. Well, not more than Bechamel. But you and Bechamel are running a very close race.
But Leia, I am completely capable of deciding what I want to do with my time and my talents, and I'm really getting fed up with your constant, do better, Miranda, do different, Miranda. No, just stop. Enough already. I will. I have. You have no idea. Stefan, I love you and all, but even my new friend here thinks you're being a little overbearing. Que vaya. Music is a completely valid and awesome thing for me to spend my time on. I love it. And I'm sorry, but I do love it a lot more than making toast. Toast is just my day job. It's not what I love. It's fantastic for me to focus on what I love. My music. You do agree, right? Exactamente.
I see that once again I have taken my cake out of the oven too early. Remain soft, gooey on the inside, and inedible. Perhaps I should try again, and perhaps I should accept that we'll never see knob to knob on this. You know I love you anyway, right?
Of course I do. And trust me, you're gonna love me even more when I write a song about you.
Ah, yes. I'm sure I will. Well, goodbye then. Simmer on, my dear one.
I know. He gets under my panels, but that's family, I guess. And now, que vaya. I am very busy. Come back later, maybe. I might have more time when this burst of inspiration is out of my grates.
I grow weary of these encounters, human. As in a score of some form? I am beginning to feel your mindfulness awaken. 5 breaths shows good promise. Does this satisfy you? Good. I leave you to your remaining days. I am always listening, always recycled with every breath.
So many adventures together, so many fun games. Now, I'm so excited to find out my feelings for you. Are you ready to begin the process? Uh-oh, we need my good friend Chance for this.
I can't believe you're doing this, dude. This is a terrible way to find out your relationships. It should be done through careful, well-thought-out story beats, excellent lore, and a good sense of closure.
I love my dice. I need it. It's part of the rules of my love.
Fine. Here they are, your relationship dice.
They're beautiful, Chance.
Yep. Okay, so I'm supposed to weight them depending on how you played your games together?
Yes. The human gets extra love points for beating me, and extra hate points for cheating me. I know you're one of the good ones. But even so, there's always the possibility I could still hate you in the end. Roll it, Chance! Roll for our eternal ending together!
Sure, dude. I've got the dice all done up like you wanted.
He holds out the dice to you, presenting them just before your big roll.
Okay, these odds are looking real good for love. It's...
love! I love you. Oh, wow. I'm so happy. You're the best, Chance. Thank you so much.
Sure, dude. Whatever.
I wish I knew how I felt about him, but he never lets me roll for our relationship. You won my eternal love!
There's an almost manic energy to Dunk today that you've never seen. He seems less cheerful and more desperate.
Hey, buddy! I hope you're prepared for Dunk's random sports equipment extravaganza! We got all kinds of shit for you to try and love!
He reaches into the depths of the box, pulling out items as he speaks.
We got rollerblades, we got ankle weights, we got resistance bands! So many things to try, so many amazing things to love! And these we're looking for you, buddy!
Dunk drops the rollerblades at your feet with bruising force, very nearly missing you.
Oh, I'm great!
Something is just not quite right here. Dunk's normally sweet smile is stretched and pointed. It's creeping you out. Your kind words seem to penetrate Dunk's mania. His expression softens. Dunk's face falls, his shoulders sagging.
Ah, man. I'm so sorry. I just got so caught up in wanting you to love sports like I do. Knowing we got to the end and you weren't, like, in love with any of them like I am, I just got scared this is it, you know? Really? You shouldn't have to tell me that. You should just do it if you want to. I know I've been pushing you hard to try this stuff. And that's my bad. I think everyone around me just makes sports so intense. I just want everyone to like it like I do. But I did what everyone else does. I made it too intense. I put all my hopes on you wanting to be just like me. And that was the wrong thing to do. You're so cool, man. So what if you're not obsessed with sports like me? You're open-minded. You've got a positive attitude. You tried everything I threw at you. And you kept smiling even when it was hard. I respect that more than anything else. And to be honest with you, I find that kind of attitude really attractive. I'm not ready to stop seeing you. Sports or no sports. I want to keep this going. So you do want to work out? Oh! Well.
He gives you a devilish grin, a sharp contrast to his usual cheery smile.
We've done a whole lot of other things, but we haven't tried that particular kind of exercise. What do you say we get that heart rate going?
If you thought Dunk was a font of endless energy and cheer before, his stamina only seems to increase in this most intimate setting. Your heart rate hasn't been this high in a long time. But with Dunk as your coach, you reacquaint yourself with your own physicality, achieving feats of stamina and strength you didn't know you had in you. You look forward to seeing just what else the two of you can achieve as a team.
You're a home run, baby! If they gave medals for dating, you'd take the gold.
Okay, I'm totally obsessed.
Are you afraid of the dark?
If they gave medals for dating, if they gave medals for dating, you'd take the gold.
Dorian is as tall as ever, but there's something off with his energy today. His eyes dart briefly from side to side, as though ensuring you're alone.
Welcome to the lavatory. Let's keep things private here. Very, hush-hush. Maybe a little. Let's move on. Try as I might to keep things quiet, nestled in this lovely little space in the house, we seem to have attracted our loudest members. I'm suddenly leaving this conversation.
Phew, glad you're here. I need a break. I have been thinking about this new song I want to write, and it's super fun, but it's also super exhausting. Like, I kind of feel like my coils are gonna uncoil or something, and I'll just be like this really sexy, talented metal puddle on the floor. It's weird. You can totally help. Oh wow, this is actually great. Usually I write all my songs alone, but for some reason, this one is just not coming. You wanna be my writing partner for a sec? Attitude on point. Love it. Entonces vamos. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you some questions. You ready? Perfecto. Now, where did I put my notes? Gotta be careful with them so they don't incinerate. Ah, here they are. Okay. When you think of love, what's the first word that comes to your mind? Ay, that's so sweet. Have you ever been in love? Oh, really? Oh, that's so great. I love being in love. And this lucky other, do you still love them? Ah, wow. That sounds like it hurt. I'm sorry to hear. Heartbreak is the worst. It's amazing for writing songs. I don't know why, but it's like this bottomless well of great lyrics. I've had my heart broken. It's where a lot of my great songs come from. It was a miscommunication, I guess. I really loved him, but he wanted me to settle down. I don't know. I guess I just had bigger dreams than that. And I wasn't gonna let anybody get in the way of the future I could see for myself. You get that, right? I knew you would. If you can believe this, a lot of people think I'm really selfish for doing that. Like, they see it as I totally spat in the face of this great love. But I just don't know who I'd be if I wasn't this. A songwriter, with my band. It's who I am. I mean, I'm a natural, right? You see it. I was made for this. And my fans? I think they'd really miss me if I went away. I know! That's so cool that you see it too. Thank you. I'm starting to think you're pretty amazing too. Uh-oh. This is the same thing that happens when I've got a song that's like screaming to be written in my greats. I'm thinking about how amazing you are, and I've like totally forgotten what we were even talking about. Of course. Love, happiness. Usually songs about tragic love are easier, but let's switch it up. A love so beautiful like... safety. A feeling of home wherever you go as long as you're with them. Aye, that's one of the best things about good love. Okay, lyrics. So you kinda sound like my dad. Not that it's a bad thing, just like something to know about yourself. Songwriting is so much fun. It's like actually my favorite thing to do, but sometimes it's so frustrating. I usually go to my band when I need help, but for some reason, this one feels different. Thanks for helping me with it. You got it! Are you kidding? We did some really good work today. I'd write again with you anytime. Maybe we can, like, plan it.
Miranda fiddles awkwardly with her pen, sighing as she searches for words that don't seem to come.
I'm so awkward at this, but whatever. Let's go on a date. I had a lot of fun and it would be really cool to see you again, so... date? It's a date then. I'll see you soon.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman in a well-tailored suit. He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention. A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick. Don't. Do not taint the perfection of the clock with your disgusting imitation. Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule. Oh, well, I can certainly make time for that. Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am. But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment. If VIP stands for very intelligent and punctual, then yes, I am. If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment. Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse. Timothy Timepiece, at your service. Timeliness. It most certainly does not. We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time. The safety of it, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place. You will abide by the schedule, won't you? Excellent. I thank you. I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then. Do not be early, do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time. If you do, catastrophe, untimeliness. See you then, and not a moment before.
Valdivianites, it's David Most, your beloved CEO, with an important question. What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct. But even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else. Especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today. I have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately, the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.